How you doing? I'm Henry Charles. I'm a captain with Loudoun County Fire and Rescue. I'm assigned to Rescue Company 620, located in Leesburg, and we just started working on finalizing our 2 new rescues that we built. So a couple things. It's the brand new, it's a Velocity cab. It's the heavy duty rescue body. All through here, we have some of the most new type of equipment, like with the hand controls on the steering wheel. That way you can access the emergency controls, the lights, air horns, things like that. That's worked out quite, it's pretty nice. That way we don't have to take your hands and stuff like that off of the wheel to be able to make some of those connections. We also went with a clean cab concept with all the seats. Moving from there, we have a driver's compartment right here. We got power in here for things like flashlights, thermal imagers, things like that. This is also where the driver can stow their air pack, any additional gear, helmets, things like that. Moving into the crew cab, we have a whole bunch of different types of compartments throughout. One of which is a location here. This is often for meters, some of the commonly used tools, things like that. Could be EMS gloves. We also have a slew of additional compartments that are located up through here, as well as all through the backside. This can be for anything from traffic vests, rope harnesses, tech rescue helmets, any type of ancillary equipment that the individual firefighters bring on with them. We have all the equipped hands-free wireless firecom systems throughout everything. So this way we can communicate with each other pretty much wirelessly in and around the truck. So that helps out. Coming out here, we have our first compartment. Inside this compartment, you can see we have a place for all of our roof hooks. This is a location we can put our water can, some of our commonly used high priority type of tools. So the idea is that the high priority things and the more frequently used tools are located right here. So as soon as somebody gets out of bucket 2, bucket 2's equipment is located right here. So for things like fires or vehicle extrications, a lot of that the quick equipment is located right in that area. Moving back into the first compartment, just like with this one, it's decreasing in priority levels. So this is our most frequently high priority compartment, which is typically like our fire related stuff. And then it's going to go down into our extrication stuff. And then it's going to continue to diminish as we go down the truck. That way we can help to increase the speed at which once you get out of the rig, we can start to work on trying to get that equipment there faster. So in this area, this is where we're planning on holding all of our different types of vehicle struts. This is a transverse compartment, so all of these can all be accessed from both sides of the vehicle. So whether we park on one side or the other, this tray can be able to be moved out on the driver's side or on the officer's side. So if we need to be, slide up onto like a guardrail, or we have a busy roadway, or we have any other obstructions, we don't always have to have the full access completely around the vehicle to be able to get some of those needed things out. This is also a really nice compartment. This one moves all the way out. We went through and recessed all of the electrical panels. That way we can be able to utilize this shelf most effectively. And then moving down in priority, this is also our extrication compartment. We put a sloped floor in through here. So this is where we're going to end up putting a lot of our wooden cribbing. This is a location for our extrication tools. We have Homatro powered hydraulic equipment. We do have our traditional setup with all of our 100-foot reels. We have 2 coming off of either side, but we also have a complement of battery-operated tools and battery-operated pumps. In here, it's just another separate compartment. This could be access for a lot of saws, a lot of roof applications. We decided to do a bifold door here instead of a lifting door. We chose that because we liked having this option instead of having to reach up super high to be able to get to some of that. So this is the location where our Homatro hydraulic pump is. This is an electric pump. This feeds the 2 lines, the 2 reels off of this side. The nice thing about this is that it's not hard mounted into the vehicle. There's an access panel that can be removed from the interior of the walk-in, so that you can add fluids, you can do your checks on that. It can easily be removed. That way, as if we need to send one out for repairs, we don't have to put the whole vehicle out of service. We can go through and swap the pumps out and put a brand new one in, or put a reserve one in, and be back up and running. The other nice thing is we have the same setup on the other side. So if one pump goes down, we have a whole other separate pump that's still able to be functional throughout all of our needs.